Well, hi, I'm Shifra Williams. I'm the founder of Heart to Heart Business Communications and Media. So I'm wondering, have you ever gone back to the people that made your successes possible? Have you ever written down all your so called successes and then listed the individuals that without them that would not have happened? It is an incredibly humbling experience. I was in the me cycle and everything was about, hey, what I had done, and it was hard to see other people. I know we're in a we cycle today, but back then, it was like, yeah, I'm Wonder Woman, I'm making this happen. Anyway, so I did that. It was just on a fluke. And the names kept coming, and I went like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. So I decided to call them and thank them. And I did. One name that was on the top of my list was Tony Burnham with Growth Partners, that he and Leslie Gray ran at that time. It's a high-level executive HR company. And so I went to him and thanked him for that work that he was able to facilitate with me in getting a contract that was really important for me. And so I asked him, had he ever, and this was spontaneous, have you ever thought about calling your top customers and finding out how you have made more possible for them? And he said, well, no, not really. And I said, well, what do you think they would feel if I went to them on your behalf? He said that'd be really cool. I said, well, let's do it. He said, okay. And the amazing thing was that these individuals had these stories that Tony would have never seen, would have never heard. Because, people are busy doing what they do, and it takes time to sit and reflect on things. And when you ask someone to write a Yelp, or they're writing on a Yelp, they don't get to the story. No. They get the surface stuff. The story has to be mined for. So that's what I do. I'm an archaeologist. I mine the story, right? And it's a benefit to the individuals because they get to see the depth of where they were, the depth of that relationship, and they become more grateful, more gracious, right? And you benefit if you're the owner that helped them, because you get to see the truth about what you do, and you get to see that how you've been selling it is really not what people are buying. There's something else that they're buying, and they'll tell you what that is. You see, I help organizations. You could call me your gospel choir strategist or archaeologist of awe and wonder, any number of names I can answer to. But what I do is I specialize in turning your satisfied customers into a hallelujah choir, singing your praises, right? And talking about the awe and wonder they got as a result of their relationship with you, and bringing to you more choir members. Yeah. So going back to Tony, he named me 3. One was Shelley BMW, and another one was West Coast Sand and Gravel, and another was a person who was the president of Abigail Abbott at the time. And they told me these amazing stories. They told me what it was about Tony and Leslie that made them accept that business that they were offering. Things that Tony had never heard, things that they had never said. And that's what I'm able to do. Like I said, I'm able to dig for that story. Because, the bottom line is awe and wonder is what people are wanting. And what you do is a mechanism to that. It's not just doing the thing that you did, right? That's dry. It's adding juice to it, right? It's making it taste good, right? It's making them want to share it. That's what you do. Whatever that is, that's what I help you uncover. Well, Tony did that. And, one of the stories that the people that I interviewed share with me was really interesting. Because what they had said was, and the title of the story was, nobody wants to hear that their baby is ugly. So they presented a basic mistake that so many consultants make or coaches make, right? Focusing on what's wrong and what's missing. And at Shelley BMW, Tony was the only one in Leslie that said, you got a beautiful baby. This is good, what I see. This is good. That's good. This is wonderful. And we're going to continue that. We're going to even make it better. We're going to get you to where you already are headed. They didn't say, oh my God, you're in trouble now. Oh no. They loved him for that. It was seamless connecting. That's what they felt. His ability to see the bigger picture. I wish that for you. The ability to see the bigger picture of what's happening to your customers as a result. But I have to tell you, they won't know it. It takes the skill of being an archaeologist or excavator of awe and wonder for that to take place. Because these are the precious aspects of a person's life, right? That they really need to share, but you can't get at it by digging a shovel into it, into their lives. No. Anyway, call me. I'm Shifra. If you'd like to have a conversation about how your satisfied customers can become a Hallelujah choir, I'd love to share that with you. Okay. Thanks for listening.